Shut up and sit down.
The Lottery Essay. Essay on the lottery for students and children in English. The story is based on an American setting and has been written by Shirley Hardy Jackson in the year 1948. It is about a town that has been caught up in a trap of a tradition that is being followed for a very long time. The tone and setting of the lottery are the important aspects of the story. At the beginning of the story, Jackson very specifically describes the setting. In the beginning, she talks about the 27th of June, which was a clear and sunny day. The day beamed with freshness and warmth, just like a normal summer day with normal people doing their daily work. The writer gives a very misleading beginning to the story by describing it as a new beginning for a very normal town. But this is not the case. Later on in the story, it takes a turn and it is rather an end and not a beginning. It is a day of lottery in the town resided by only 300 people. The lottery is run by Mr. Summers, who along with Mr. Graves, the postmaster, brings a black box to the setting. Mr. Warner was the oldest man in the town and had participated in 70 lotteries presenting the tradition of lottery in the town. In the current setting, a new black box has been used by Mr. Summers because the old traditional one used by Mr. Warner had become shabby. No one in the village wanted to fool around with the traditions, but Mr. Summers did. Mr. Warner's feel that the lottery is the only thing that had kept the town stable. According to him, the only way to ensure good crops is human sacrifice. This short story mainly aims at highlighting the fact that following traditions blindly can be dangerous. The reader shows the bizarre level of superstition through the ritual of murdering innocent people just for the sake of tradition. This story shows an innocent being stoned to death just to fulfill traditional beliefs and happenings and making a sacrifice to nature and the harvest. There are two main symbols in this story, Mr. Warner and the black box. Both symbols give a sense of tradition to their readers. Mr. Warner did not want to stop the traditional lottery, and the black box was just a mere symbol of tradition. The story consists of a traditional plot structure and has narrative elements like backstory and foreshadowing. This story shows how some traditions are not worth continuing. The death of a fellow human just for the sake of extra corn is not worth taking place. The story begins by lulling the readers into a false sense of calm, showing the present day connotations of winning a lottery, and then finally striking with the harsh reality where the prize of the lottery was death. Following traditions is a good thing, but to a certain extent. It is good to keep past beliefs alive, but not for the sake of taking a person's life. 10 lines on the lottery in English. Shirley Jackson is best known for her short story The Lottery. The writer had influenced Stephen King by this story. The Lottery was published in the New Yorker. Shirley Jackson was a housewife as well as a writer. Shirley Jackson's husband was a noted jazz and literary critic. The lottery created immense controversy. The short story has been adapted for theatre, television, and even ballet. Jackson got a hate mail for her short story. Shirley Jackson lived in North Bennington in Vermont. Ruth Franklin had written a biography about Jackson.